Just a few moments. We even have a 5 and 5 that we're going to talk about, but this is the drum roll item right here. Oh my goodness. This is when our buyers started working on this before the holidays, because it's another one that we had to go to the premium cutters and setters of diamonds to be able to do it in absolute. It's the first time we've ever done it. And I think they did just an amazing, amazing job, because, you know, to get in this price point at under $100, I thought this was gonna be, like, honestly, the center stone, about 1/4 of a carat. Oh no, we're looking at almost 1.5 carats. In fact, the center round brilliant, that's what we call the twinkle sparkle, is 6.5 millimeters. So that's where the full carat comes out. Most of the twinkle invisible setting diamonds that you're seeing out there are about 1/4 of the size that you're seeing in this particular brand new piece in design, all the way down to, look at the gorgeous gallery in here. What basically it is an invisible setting, and there's two unique, and you can't see them, but there's like little, almost suspension bars on each side that have to go into, on either side of that solitaire. It is so expensive and it's so difficult to do. But ultimately what you get is endless movement, endless sparkle, endless twinkle. There's nothing else out there like that. You're seeing it in, you know, little charms, little diamond charms. The #1 silhouette for this look is in the pendants. And I'm so happy you're seeing it right now on Victoria. Look, even from the side profile, look at the way it's moving and brings up the light and sparkles. Now, can you imagine when you're walking, or when you're sitting across from someone, seeing that ultimate movement and brilliance? That's just the center part, and they didn't start there. They didn't even stop there. You have all the way around, framing the gorgeous pendant, are all hand-set pave diamonds. That's something. I know we just showed you the quantity, and that was all we were able to bring in. It is the elite #1 most talked about design right now in diamond pendants. That's that twinkle invisible setting. We were never able to do it before. This is the first time. It's brand new. You're seeing it first. And on top of the fact that we were able to offer $20 off, because we brought it in at $99.95, which is tremendous. We're also featuring it with 3 or 4 monthly flex payments. This is anywhere, you know, similar to what I was saying before, when you get those unique, you know, like the Asher cut, people stop you in your footsteps. Let me tell you, this pendant, people will see 20 feet across the room, because I'm not moving it. Look at my hand, completely still. I am not doing one thing. And look at the way it is moving and sparkling. It's brilliant. It's absolute. It's flawless. It equates to the most expensive flawless D diamond in the world. You don't get any better than that. And if you're gonna do it in that hot suspension, you know, that invisible setting that you're seeing, why not go with the best? Get the most in the brilliance. You can wear it every day. The necklace is included. It's an 18-inch necklace. You have a 2-inch extender on here, so you can wear it, you know, at the nape of the neck. We're seeing a lot of the looks like that. You can wear it a little bit longer, as we're showing you in the classic 18-inch on Victoria here. But if you have not seen these in person, get ready. It is the coolest thing. You know, it's amazing. You don't see a lot of new looks in jewelry design settings. Very, very rarely. And you know, in my many years, maybe, goodness gracious, 3 or 4, you know, we had the invisible setting, there was the underside channel setting, there's, I mean, I wanna say maybe 3 or 4 different things that were relatively new in the past 25 years that, you know, I've been researching and studying jewelry. This is the newest to date that we are just seeing right before the holiday season everywhere. Everyone had their diamond version of it, but not in a 1-carat stone, not at a value like we can bring to you here at HSN, my gracious, and get it home for under $30. Think about, as we said, bridesmaids gifts. Think about even, you know, the bride. I mean, if she has an open neckline and just wants that, you know, little movement and sparkle, and right there at all times, how pretty. I love the fact that it doesn't stop. It really doesn't stop. My hand is completely at rest. I am not moving at all here. And when you just slightly, even with the slightest of the movement, it goes, it twinkles, it doesn't turn all the way around. It floats, it's almost like it's floating in space, you know, with not being suspended by anything. Boy, they have really, really done a great job. I could not be more thrilled to see your response in this final 30 seconds. I am expecting every last one of these to completely sell out. And especially knowing how hard we worked with #1 premium diamond cutters, that's who cut our Absolute, the #1 premium diamond setters, who sets these designs. You could not just go to anyone and say, I want, you know, this free suspension twinkle setting that we're seeing everywhere in our flawless diamonds. We have to go to the ones that are, you know, setting them in the real diamonds. Splendid, really, really pretty design. Even from your side profile, look at that. Even that, they did a little bit of a decorative look, and that's nice how they did it a little bit higher because it allows for more light to be able to enter through and ultimately play off that, you know, unique facets in the round brilliant stone in the middle, that unique setting of the free floating solitaire, and then the pavés and even just the polished part, just smart looking, expensive looking. Already, I know now, well over, oh my goodness, 200 available, and hundreds of these have been pre-selected. So want to thank everyone. Ageless, timeless, but definitely that conversation piece. And again, even from afar, I'm a good 7-8 feet away from the camera, you can see that just sizzling and sparkling in that movement and that twinkle, hence that of the name. Okay, well, our showstopper is going to be coming up, and my hoop earrings and a 5 and 5, and let's